Hi everyone, Jeff Marion here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. There are a lot of myths and a lot of misinformation out there about the Camp Lejeune Justice Act. I'm going to go over the top 5 myths about the Camp Lejeune Justice Act that are out there in this video. This is a series of videos designed to help you understand personal injury law. I do videos that will help you understand what to do if you've been injured in a fall, like this video, and I also do videos that will help you if you've got a lawsuit involving your time in the military, like this one. So please, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell to get notifications when new videos come out, and check back regularly to see what I've got out on the channel. I've been fighting for people who've been injured in crashes, in falls, and by unsafe products for over 25 years. I've also been helping veterans who've needed to navigate the disability system for over 15. I created this channel to help keep you informed and help keep you safe. The first myth is that this is a lawsuit. And as of right now, for most of the veterans who are affected by this, this is an administrative claim. You're going to have to file your claim with the Navy Judge Advocate General's office, and I'll put a link for the application in the description of this video. You have to file that claim before you can even think about a lawsuit. And this is a specific action. So what happens is that the Judge Advocate General will either approve or deny your claim. And they have 6 months to do that. So after 6 months, if you don't hear back, you are allowed to institute suit, but it's not a personal injury suit. It's a specific claim in the Eastern District of North Carolina, and it's going to be very different from a multi-district litigation claim like the 3M combat earplugs. The second myth is that this is a personal injury suit. It's very different from a personal injury suit because you have to claim that the defendant, whether that's someone in a car accident or a landowner, if it's a fall, or a company, if it's an unsafe product, had a duty of care, they breached that duty and were basically negligent, and you've got to prove negligence. That's not the standard of proof here. In fact, you don't plead negligence at all. Again, going back to the fact that you have an administrative claim, even if you do file a lawsuit, you're not pleading negligence. The standard of proof is it at least as likely as not that your consumption of that drinking water caused your condition? The third myth is that whatever the condition, you can relate it to the water and that's it. And all cancers are equal and they're all eligible. That's not true. Now, it's always changing. Don't get me wrong. And if you do have something and you suspect some kind of toxic exposure, you should certainly consult with an attorney and watch and try to file this because the science is always changing on this and more cancers may be added to the list. Here's the basic list of illnesses where there is enough evidence to prove that it's at least as likely as not that it's caused by consumption of the contaminated water at Camp Lejeune. But just because you don't have that particular type of cancer or neurological disorder or kidney disorder does not mean that you should give up immediately. Contact an attorney and they can track the case because you're going to have until August 2024 to file a claim. Now, there's a lot of information out there and it's a lot to digest. If you have any questions about the specifics of how we got here, who's eligible, how to get relief, leave them in the comments section below. I check the comments on the regular, and I'm always happy to answer your questions and hear your comments about this channel and try to make it the best it can be. The next 2 myths I'm going to go over are probably the biggest ones and the most important ones to know is liens. You're going to hear that there might be a lien against any benefits that you get. There are no liens against a VA or military benefit such as service-connected disability benefits, a pension, medical benefits, and the like. Whether that's a VA pension, whether it's a military pension, whether those are VA service-connected disability benefits or medical benefits, or your military medical benefits. None of that is affected. What it is that some things may be an offset, which means that whatever amount that you've gotten in, say, VA disability benefits, that'll reduce the amount of your award. So you're not going to have to pay anything back out of your award. You're going to get your money and then you'll be able to move on. You can apply for service-connected disability benefits because there are presumed exposed types of illnesses, and I'll try to throw something in the description of the video that'll tell you where to look and see what that list is currently. So that big myth is that there's going to be a lien against some kind of benefit and they're going to take benefits away. None of that is happening. Okay, this is the big one, because I've seen the ads on TV, I've seen the digital ads, you're all getting bombed in your email box saying that there's money set aside or there's a settlement pool. Folks, there's no settlement pool. What I can tell you is that you are going to file your claim. If your claim is denied, you're going to proceed to court. You're going to go to a jury. You're going to go to a judge. They will make an award if they find in your favor. There's nothing that you need to file right away because there's a limited amount of money. So all that you have to worry about is the time limit of the next about 2 years. It's going to expire in August of 2024. But don't worry about whether the settlement pool and money set aside, because that simply is not happening. That's something you don't have to worry about. Now that you know some of the myths and you know a little bit more about the who, the what, the where, the when, the why of the Camp Lejeune Justice Act, if you or a loved one have been affected, you've spent 30 days or that loved one has spent 30 days at Camp Lejeune and has certain conditions, has cancer or another serious illness, please contact me at the number below or reach out through my website at www.jeffmarionlaw.com. I'll be happy to sit down with you for free and go over your case with you. To thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please click on the like button, share it in your social media networks, share it with somebody that you think might benefit from it. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click on that bell to get notifications, and check back regularly to see what I've put out here, because I'll have some more information for you, and I'll see you in the next video.